All right, YouTube, this is Modern Prepper, and I am out on a mountain bike ride, scope it out somewhere. Climbing a pretty decent hill right now, so I'm also getting my PT in. All right, we'll stop. All right, came to my first split, actually second, technically. I already know which way to go because I've been this way a million times before. So I do not need to consult my maps, my phone, nothing. I know my way around this mountain pretty damn well. And that's the topic, or at least part of the topic we're talking about in today's video. Today's topic is going to be about scoping out your bug out location, your escape route, figuring out which way you're going to go, which route you're going to take, you know, how quick you can be ready with all your stuff. And I take my mountain bike out because A, it's good PT, it's really good exercise. B, it's just a lot of damn fun. C, I'm outside in the woods. You can't go wrong with that. Excuse me. D, I'm familiarizing myself with the roads around here. Essentially what I'm doing. I'm getting to where if I need to make an escape route, I know all these roads like the back of my hand. Or I don't need to figure out where there might be a roadblock or what direction. And even if I can't, say there is a roadblock, okay, I can go off the road, hike across country, and bypass any roadblock they might have. Because you know the mountain. Gunshots. Well, I picked a shitty time of year to come up here then. It's the beginning of the hunting season. People come out here and shoot a lot. Hopefully the bullets aren't coming towards me. So, I'm driving by on this, or paddling by on this dirt road here. Looking up to the left, I can see this beautiful hillside with one thick patch of trees and the rest of it looks like it's been forested before. This might not be a bad spot to bug out to. Really though, what I'm looking for is a better view of what's below me. I need to see what's coming before they can get to me. So really I want to be able to see the road from at least a mile away. And plus, you're gonna want to pick tough terrain because the harder it is for you to walk through, bike through, the harder it is it's going to be for them. You know, like a tank could make it up here. It would take a while. You know, they could bring artillery, but they'd have to hike up this road too. Jesus. That's the guy that passed me. All right, so right here, this mountain, believe it or not, is probably going to be one of my locations. Now, I'm not going to bother marking it on the map, on any of my GPS software. I just know in the back of my head where this spot's at. Actually, there you go. Look at the view you can see from here. So yeah, this hill up here, I'm not saying for sure, but this is a possible location. And no, I'm not going to tell anybody where the fuck that's at. Yeah, see, same hill. Look at how far down you can see. If there's any helicopters coming, you're going to see them coming from that way because the town is that way. You can see them coming up through that valley. One thing I want to stress too is I'm about a mile away and I can actually see his car down there when I turn the corner here. And you can hear his gunshots clear as day. So if you do let off some shots and you're out here bugging out, just know that people can hear it. So if you let off a bunch of them like that, like a succession of them, they're gonna know where you're at. Okay, so about being in high ground. At some point you're gonna get off the trails. It's pretty apparent. I mean, you're gonna have to do that. Your best bet is to find a spot like this where it looks like a game trail of some sort right here, where you could hike up and it doesn't look like obvious that somebody's walked there. So if you were to walk there, push a little dirt down, it wouldn't be obvious that you could make it up through here, and you don't want to knock down a bunch of plants. Basically, don't leave any tracks. That's what I'm getting at. And if it's already knocked down, it looks like animals are already coming through there. It's harder for someone to track you because they don't know if they're on a game trail or not. And what I think I see here is actually a game trail, and I could be mistaken, but yeah. All right, made it to the top. Let's pause my clock. I've climbed 2,000 feet of elevation. What a workout. All right, and here's the view. Totally worth it. Now, I don't recommend you guys go out and buy yourself a extremely expensive mountain bike. I didn't. And even so, when I bought mine was right before the pandemic. It was like 2019. I got mine for like $1,600, and I did PayPal credit, and so I paid like $100 a month for it. But yeah, I think I'm going to get in about 13 miles today. I think in about 2,000 feet of climbing. I'm going to stop here and eat a snack, drink some water for a few. It's windy, and I don't think the storm clouds are moving in, but I need to get some sun on me. I'm approximately 4,100 feet elevation right now. So I don't know how many meters that is. I guess I'll just put it on the screen somewhere. But yeah, got up about 1,900 feet, almost 2,000 feet of elevation climb to get up here. Super good workout. You guys are missing out if you don't know what you're talking about, if you don't come out and do this. You don't need to go and buy a really expensive, super expensive mountain bike. You can just go for hikes. A lot of these roads you can just hike on. I've come across so many hikers. And the idea, like I said, is to familiarize yourself with every location. You know the names of all these mountains. You know the roads that go up there. You know the ins and outs. You know the high and low spots. You know where the water flows in and out of here. You know this place. That's the whole idea of doing this. You're going out. So what I do is I go out on one of my days off. But yeah, so get yourself familiarized with the trails. Get yourself familiarized with the direction, everything, your resources. The biggest thing that you want to worry about when you're finding your location, your bug out location, is a water source. Now, people always think, I need food. Well, food is important, but there's a caveat to that. You can live without food longer than you can without water. So you need water. And typically speaking, if you want to hunt, you need to find the water source. Any hunter will tell you that you can, one of the easiest ways to hunt for something is to find its water source and wait for it first thing in the morning. So that's the thing. So if you want to hunt for game of any sort, you need to find its water source near your bug out location, so you know where. Also, because you need water. So there's two things right there: water, then food comes after it. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I guess this video was talking more about spotting out your bug out location and all that. And now I'm kind of going over what would be like the criteria and what to look for. Now, the top of this mountain is a bad spot, if you guys are wondering. It's very pretty, and yeah, the view's nice and great. Absolutely zero weather blocker. Okay, rain, snow, everything. You're getting every inch of it. All right. And this reason right here, people already camp here. The spot's already known. The top of this mountain. So no, this is not a good spot. The top of this mountain. You're better off hiking down the side of that mountain, you know. And the other thing is, you know, you got to think about what direction the sun is coming from, what slope of the mountain or what aspect you're facing. So if you're, you know, me personally, I like the sun to hit me in the morning when I get up. So what I do is I like to camp on, you know, a west aspect or a southern western aspect, so that when the sun comes up, it's hitting you first thing in the morning. You know, that's what I like. You aren't going to want to go onto the northern aspect of the mountains, typically, if you're in the northern hemisphere. And the reason by being, if you're on the other side of the mountain where the sun comes up, it's the colder side of the mountain. You're going to freeze on that side when you sleep. It actually typically gets more weather as well. It's called the orographic effect. So when you're on that side of the mountain, you're going to get more weather beating you down. This is probably one of my favorite parts. Most favorite part of this trail that I go on right here. I want to show you the scenery. Probably kind of see. Just huge, luscious green forest. Look at that. So before you come out here, you're going to obviously need to know your way around prior to coming out here. And that's just not going to happen. I've come out here so many times and come up on a split. No clue which way to go. I had to consult my phone or a map. And that's why I got the compass on my bike. It helps me figure out what direction I'm going. So what I do is I download a couple apps I'd recommend. You can get either one of these. They all work. Trail Forks, which is, it's okay. But you want to get all trails. If you can get all trails, then you're set. Okay, so this is the start of the downhill, the fun single track. So what we do is we turn our bell on. So as I'm flying down, people can hear me. I've almost hit people coming up this trail. It's not a one, it's a one-way going downhill. And to be honest, it kind of pisses me off. So we'll see how it goes today. Here is where I always do some protection. Someone coming up the trail, I know it. I think I got stinging nettle on my calf if I do it. Right there was a creek crossing, no water in it. I know that creek doesn't have water in it at the end of summer. I'm not a pro at this either, like some people seem to think. I just like getting out and getting some exercise, you know? This stuff right here, going fast and just One more if you want. All right. Got it. Oh, thank you guys for stopping. Have a good day. Just me. Hey! Fucking morons! Ah, you're good. And here's your water. Alright, and that's actually in the ride. I fucking hate people. I straight up fucking hate people. It's that kind of shit. You know, they had control of their dog. And out of fucking nowhere, they decide, I'll just let him go. Dog fucking bites me. Man, you're lucky I didn't have a fucking gun on me, you stupid fucks. I would have shot your fucking dog. Seriously. Like, they had control of the dog. They just let him go. Stupid fucking idiots.